What's up, Bug Dog Houdini in the garage. Today we are cleaning up some messes, namely your car floor mats, your carpets, or any carpet really. I want to go through a couple of the ways that I like to, namely your commercial off-the-shelf carpet cleaner. This one's pretty good because it was pretty cheap, or laundry detergent. I usually use Tide. I appear to have all today. Additionally, I want to test out this little boy. I want to see if it makes the job any easier. This is an $8 drill brush set that I got off the old Slamazon there. What you do is you chalk up, well, that looks like a toilet brush, you won't be using that, but you chalk up this bad boy, and instead of having to work by hand with the deck brush, this spins on down the line and Jimmy jams your... I know, I threw it. I got the executive producer here to help me too. Anyway, we're gonna see which way works better. They're both about your cheapest option. You can go crazy renting big machines, but I don't see why you should do that when you can do it for about $4 or $5. We're gonna see if an $8 drill brush works. Let's look at our patient for today, our candidate for the carpet cleaning. Now what you're looking at here is the back piece to my Jeep Grand Cherokee WJ. WJ guys will know what I'm talking about. This is the rigid cargo cover, and it takes the brunt of everything. You've got, for some reason, metal shavings, but dirt, grease, dog fur, amateur hour, dust. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bisect it down the middle. This side we're gonna do Woolite, this side we're gonna do washer detergent. Thank you, baby. Kid's cleaning me up already. And we're gonna see which way works better. Take your bets now. Leave me a comment down there in the squawk boxes. Which way do you think works better? Let's find out right now. First things first, the first thing you gotta do before you're ever gonna try to clean one of these things is go over here. I just bought this morning because I didn't have one. $24 off the shelf at Wally World, little wet dry vac. We're gonna vacuum this bad boy up and then we'll get into her. Not teabag if I do say, thank you, baby. Not teabag if I do say so myself. The biggest thing I have to contend with is the dog fur. If you're anything like me, you got some four-legged friends in that vehicle with you, and man, does dog fur weave its way into there.
Dad, is that dog fur?
It's dog fur, I know. All right, let's get a real good before of both sides. Some definite stains. This is the side we're gonna use the carpet cleaner on. This is the side we're gonna use the, you could use dishwasher detergent, you could use dish detergent. I like laundry detergent because in my mind carpets are the same as laundry. I don't know. So what we're gonna do, we got the Typhoon shooter hooked up right there. I'm gonna spray this side down. Like I said, we're gonna hit it with the awl, hit it with the drill brush, and then we'll blast her off and see what we don't have. The other side is a little more labor intensive. It's got directions and instructions that we gotta follow, so do the easy stuff first. Alrighty, now assuming this brush actually worked, I think it saved me about a half hour of sitting here with a deck brush scrubbing. So we're gonna let that sit on there and Jimmy jam on in for a good 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'll go balance the checkbook, then we'll come back and blast her off and see how we did. All right, friends, this has been, I don't know, about a good 10 minutes. You don't want it to dry in there, obviously. So we're gonna start up the old Typhoon shooter, blast her off. I can already tell, I mean, you can see she looked pretty clean. I'll be surprised if she took out all the grease stains though. We'll see how we did. Not teabagged. We're gonna let that dry a little bit and we'll try the other side. All right, friends, and obviously this side that we just had the Typhoon shooter on is gonna take a year and a day to dry. You could take a squeegee or something and help move that off. I'm just gonna set her in the sun a little bit later, but in the meantime, we're gonna tackle the Woolite. I was in the old aisle there at Lowe's today looking at all the different rug cleaners, and they all have basically the same idea. They want you to vacuum the surface, check. They want you to spritz this stuff down dry, check. Rub it in with a wet brush, and then let it dry and vacuum it up. So that's what we're gonna do. The wet brush in question, I mean, just to be fair, if we're gonna use power equipment on one side, we might as well use power equipment on the other. This side, do we give her a shake? No, we don't give her a shake. I did choose this one because it was the dead cheapest, but they've all got to be the same, right? That's what I'm telling myself. All right, we hold her down. Oh, look at that. It's the foaming action. That's how you know she's working. I have exactly no idea how much I'm supposed to put on there. I'm assuming that's way too much, which is usually exactly enough. With a damp sponge or mop, spread into areas. Continue to work into area until clean. For best cleaning results, spread foam in multiple directions. All I'm hearing is get your power equipment. Ooh, can you hear that? It's got an auditory response. Yeah, foam and bubbles, look at that. Snap, crackling, and popping. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get this brush a little wet with the power washer, and then we're gonna go at her. Why are you blinking at me? Don't blink at me. There we go. Alrighty, brush is wet. We're gonna have to use the old foot on there, and let's go for her. All right, now according to the literature, let dry, then vacuum. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna go rebalance the checkbook. We'll come back when this is dry, possibly tomorrow, and we'll vacuum that up. Hopefully this will be dry by then. We can do our side-by-sides. See y'all tomorrow. All right, for anyone who was absolutely mortified by the amount of water I left on this side, something as simple as an ice scraper. Guys in the South, I assume, will have no idea what I'm talking about, but any little flat piece of plastic, you can work some of that water right out of her. Seems to be taking some residual soap as well, which is probably not a bad thing. Oh yeah, that was mint. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, so you can actually already see, I think, you know, if you can tell in between the shadows, just how clean this side got. And this is what I've always done my whole life. And that must be some kind of stain. I don't know what that is. This is how I've always done it, not with that thing. That little doohickey right there is it's a treat. Usually you got the deck brush and you come out and you spend your whole dang afternoon. And then at the end of the day you get to smell like laundry detergent. No big deal. Well, friends, it's the next day and it's wetter than a cardboard canoe out, but that's no problem because we left our project inside last night. It's all dried up now. One last thing we got to do, we have to vacuum this side. So let's vacuum that and then we can do the side by side and decide, is the commercial carpet cleaner better, or should you just go steal some of the wipes Tide? Call it a day. Well, there we have it, friends. I know I've got an opinion. What do you all think? Honestly, I'm way happier with the laundry detergent side. It's darn near as clean as can be. You can see a little bit, this strip in the middle, this is what it was like. Had all types of dirt and grease and oil stains. Now, down here, this was uniform on both sides. This dingy color, because that's where I slide everything into the Jeep. So every dirty lawnmower and snar blower and everything else that I throw in the back rubs right on this part of the carpet, and that's still very gross on that side, whereas over there it's good enough to eat off of. You can actually see the line where the tape was right there. So screw that carpet cleaner. Now I know I made a big point of telling you that I bought the cheapest one out there, but they're all the same, make no mistake. I followed the directions to a T, and at the end of the day, this is the side that Jimmy jams more of the dirt out. It's really all there is to it. Now the real hero of the day is this guy right here. $8 on Amazon. I figured I'd give it a shot. You've seen it in Instagram videos and other viral videos, satisfying videos. I wanted to find the cheapest one I possibly could. I didn't want one that was too stiff because I didn't want to damage the carpets. I almost forgot to talk about the absolute best feature of this, which was totally unexpected. It pulled all the dog fur out of it. When I was done, there was like a whole coating of dog fur on here. You can still kind of see it. And that stuff, if you don't have dogs, you don't understand. But if you have dogs, you understand. It's impossible to get this crap out of the carpets and the seats. I honestly should have just done a video on how to remove dog fur from seats because I've tried everything. Different brushes, different vacuums, but this little guy, secondary, what do they call that? A secondary result? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Whatever. But if you got dogs, this little guy's probably a must. This whole set was $8. Yes, this looks like a toilet brush, but I'll bet you it'd be pretty good for cleaning rims. And this little guy, in a future video, I'm gonna try out, this is just an extension. I'm gonna try this out on some interior parts. So stay tuned for that stuff. I'll leave a link down below if you wanna scoop the same one. I don't think that this side would ever got as clean as it was without that rotary brush, the power brush there, the industrial power deck brush. And this side I'm just not happy with. In fact, I'm gonna go back right now, even though it's raining, and redo this side so that the whole thing, she looked good as new, and then it'll be the cleanest part about my vehicle. So that's all there is to it, friends. I'm pretty darn happy with our results, considering it's a negligible amount of laundry detergent, a couple cents, and an $8 brush. But leave me that comment down in the squawk boxes. As always, I'd love to know what you think about this particular test and method. I'd love to know what you're using to clean your rugs. The thing I love about this is that it's cheap, it's easy, and it's relatively quickly. After I sheared all the water off yesterday with the ice scraper, and you could use a squeegee or God knows what else, a spatula from the kitchen or something. I could have thrown them back in the car. They were just barely damp. The reason I left it overnight was for the carpet cleaner side, which didn't do a darn thing. And in fact, the rug's kind of like weirdly sticky. I don't know. I've never been happy with rug cleaner. This is a much better solution. So leave me that comment down in the squawk boxes. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, That's just common sense. Subscribe to the channel. Maybe even go and check out our website, monkeywithatoolbox.com. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in one of these. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.
I saw a bug on my blank floor.